Hi, welcome. So we are doing another quick read for you this afternoon. It is snowing outside, or it snowed a lot yesterday, actually. That was the bulk of it. It hasn't really snowed since, but it's still beautiful, blanketing the ground, and a lot more snow than we expected. So it makes my apartment very bright when I open the windows. Not used to that. Not used to that in the region where I live. So welcome. So I hope you're having a wonderful winter day, whether it's snowing or not. I've got a little reading for you here, and I have a love reading, and let's jump into it. So, I'm gonna be honest, I did a shuffle before this, and it was like depressing, as all of my readings seem to be for some reason when it comes to love. But yeah, I didn't want to start my morning off that way, and so you'll never know. So how about we get into whoever needs to hear this message? This one is quite interesting, I think. So here's what I'm saying. I'm seeing you as you're over here. I'm seeing you as the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is like indecision mode. It's kind of like the what I call the analysis paralysis card. Okay. It's looking, you're trying to find some clarity in a situation. And you just can't like make a decision about it. It's also a little bit of just sort of self-delusion. It's like you can't make a decision, so you might not want to like be dealing with it, right? So these two birds, like they can't come to a conclusion about something, and so they're both sitting out in the cold. They don't get to go inside their birdhouse. Yeah, because they're just out there arguing away. So this is representative of what's going on in your mind a bit, maybe more subconsciously than consciously. So there's some barriers here. There's something you don't want to deal with, really. You're sort of like sitting on it and not wanting to really see it. Okay. Let's look at your person. So your person over here is sitting in a cage of their own making. Maybe not of their own making, but just like something that they don't really need to be trapped in. You can see like the top of it is open. There is a way out of their situation. They don't quite see it yet. They are feeling despair, and they're feeling a bit like powerless in their situation, even though they're not. So they're having a tough time, seeing things objectively and being able to objectively analyze their situation and being able to escape from it. So, okay, so it's hard to tell, like you both are very much in your heads. And let's take a look at the dynamic, and then we'll talk a little more about, the two of you being in your heads. So the dynamic here is really interesting. So we've got Knight of Wands. Okay, Knight of Wands is passion, right? Like all the wands are about fast-moving energy and being passionate. Knight of Wands is a daredevil. He has lots of charisma. All of the knights are a little bit like impulsive, but they really like embody their suit, almost on like a literal level, right? So we've got wands, we've got fire. Yeah. Knight of Wands can be so passionate that he's a little bit reckless. Okay, so this doesn't belong to one or the other. This belongs to both of you. So this is the dynamic. This is the chemistry between you two. So what I'm seeing is like, this is a passionate relationship. This could be like a one night stand. This could be like a once in a while hookup. You know, there's definitely passion here. It's not stable because knights are not the most stable energy on the planet. But it's fun and it's risk-taking, and it's a bit impulsive. Whew. So there's some attraction here, that's, you know, showing up in this Knight of Wands energy. And what it looks like is when you guys are kind of on your own, you are indecisive and your person's a little depressed. Maybe you guys are in a cycle that you maybe can't break. I don't know if it's with each other. It could be, you know, it could be that it's this relationship that you're just very undecided about, not sure what to do with it. Not sure if it's right. I mean, that's what swords are all about. Like, swords are all about looking for clarity, looking for truth. You're both really up in your heads about it when you're away from each other, when you're alone. It's almost like, ooh, what the fuck was that energy? These videos are not for children. You know, maybe what did I do? Should I keep doing this? Yeah. Or it could be something unrelated to the relationship that's keeping you stuck, especially for your person over here. It could be something unrelated that they feel stuck about and maybe not able to take this to another level. Okay, let's get some advice. Came out. Ooh, okay. Six of Wands. This came out earlier, actually, in my other reading that I did before this, but it came out in reverse. So let's see what this has to say upright. So Six of Wands. This is like working towards something and getting... I want to say recognition. Let's see. Yeah. So accomplishing something and getting some admiration for it. It's pride. It's a triumph. This woman is riding this bird that she has triumphantly... Yes, I'm reading it. I had to remind myself what the Six of Wands means, but yeah, so she's triumphantly here, you know, she has conquered the bird by attracting him with a colorful flower. Okay. So that's the artist's interpretation of this card. Having mastered the skills, she's filled with pride and a deep sense of accomplishment. Okay, so you know, I think what your advice is saying is like, I'm not really sure. Let's see. Let's get another card to clarify this message a little bit. accomplishment. Accomplishment, praise, triumph. You know, it could be saying like you will succeed. You know, you are going to succeed in this, whether it's independently, away from this relationship, or you're going to succeed somehow. Whether it's finding a way out of this situation, or whether it's moving forward with this person. You know, I think that's really what it's saying. Let me see if we can get another card here. Knight of Swords. Okay, so that's, you know, that's like clarity and forthrightness. The Knight of Swords is like she speaks her truth. Okay, so this might be, you know, this could be telling you that there's some communication coming, or maybe you need to initiate that communication with your person. Maybe that's the only way you're going to get some clarity on this situation, right? Is starting a conversation about, hey, what is this? Knight of Swords is also ambition and self-assurance. She's very like persuasive and dedicated to a cause that she's battling for. So, you know, if you want this relationship, fight for it. Okay, but I think at the moment you're not sure that you want it. Yeah. But if it's something you want, you know, fight for it. You will succeed. There is a way out for this person, though they kind of have to come to that realization on their own. Okay. If it makes you happy, go for it. Yay! Once again, I am not a witch. My dog is not a whippet. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.